Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Sunday, July 29th, 2018, and I am out here among the cicadas and humidity of the New Jersey summer to see if I can't catch some bass. I'm going to start off today by throwing this frog. I don't know if the frog bite is on. I hope it is, so that's why I'm starting with it. So I'm just going to make my rounds at some local ponds and see if I can't land me a few bass today. Hopefully, by way of blow up on the frog. There we go. I hit it pretty close in. All right. On the frog. Well, he pinned his mouth shut too. Man, he really ate it. Nice aggressive hit on the frog. That's what I like to see.
Get him on.
Frog! There we go. Come on, get her on that tree. There we go. I gotta bring him through that muck. All right. Oh, think he wanted that frog? I think so. All right. Not big, maybe a pound or so. Gonna have to chuck him a ways out to get past all this muck, so this won't be pretty. There we go. There we go. Oh, he did not hit that hard. Just kind of sucked it under. Oh, he's a good one. He's a good one. Just gonna slide him up. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. That is a nice big frog bass. All right, that's probably got to be a 4-pounder, I think, right? Yeah, that's a 4. That's a big fish. All right, well, let's let her go. Thank you. Boy, man, those big ones, they don't hit it hard like the smaller ones do. They just kind of suck it under. There we go. I didn't even move it. There we go. Well, I had to bring this one in from a long distance. Another 1-pounder or so. Well, I think it's safe to say that the frog bite is definitely on. Didn't even have to do anything with that frog, and he smacked it. There we go. Whew. What can I say? Why aren't you guys frog fishing right now? All right, another cookie cutter 1-pounder. All on the humble weedless frog. Well, I sunk the hooks of my frog deep into the limb of a tree and had to break it off. I do have other frogs to use, none of that same style and color though. So I am going to go over to this, which is an old beat up poppin' grass frog with half a leg missing. Even in its present state, it has caught me fish before. So let's see if I can do it again. Oh, Jesus! How did I not hook that fish? He came all the way out of the water to get it. Good Lord. Oh, wow. Well, guys, I saw my frog floating in the water, and I made a 1 in a million cast, and I was able to get it back. There we go. There he is. That's good, too. These Spro frogs are not cheap, so I'm glad I was able to get this one back. And since this is what I've gotten most of my bites on today, I'm just going to go ahead and tie this right back on. Oh, geez. That was a clean miss. Can I have a take two on that one? Alright guys, well it's been about another half hour and no more bites at this spot. I think I've milked it about as much as I can. Got some good hits, including a really, really nice one. So I'm happy with how the day's going so far, but I am far from done, so I'm going to hit up another spot. Give me a couple of minutes, and I will be back with you shortly. Alright guys, so here we are at spot number 2. I actually wasn't even planning on coming to this spot today, but as I was driving to spot number 1, I happened to catch a glimpse of this back corner here that had all this vegetation, so I thought, hey, since the frog bite is on, might as well make a few casts around here, see what I can't pick up. Alright guys, well, didn't get any hits on the frog, but what I noticed as I was fishing around here was a lot of small bluegill in the shallows. So I decided to switch over to the live target sunfish, and I'm going to see if that's going to make a difference, because this water is a lot cleaner than it was at the other place. So maybe these fish are getting a better look at the bait, and they might respond to something better if it looks like a sunfish as opposed to a frog, because I don't hear many frogs around in this spot, whereas at the first spot they were deafening. Oh wow, I wasn't even paying attention. Good night. God, I'll bet by the time I set the hook that fish was a mile away. Jeez. Okay guys, well, not much going on with the sunfish. This spot is turning out to be a lot quieter than the last one was. But before I bail on it, I want to take this jig and throw it around the dam a little bit and see if there's anything going on below the water, even though there's not much going on at the surface. Alright, well, spot number 2 was a waste of time. So I decided to bail on that place and came here to one of my favorite frog fishing ponds to close out the day. So hopefully we can end things on a good note, because this place is usually good for a fish or two. There was an actual frog that tried to eat this frog. Should I? I gotta try. Got him. Oh, he came off. See if he'll come back for it. Yup, he did. Hey, buddy! I caught a frog on a frog. Oh boy. Well, okay. Not the most bizarre thing I've ever caught. Alright, back you go, buddy. Alright, well, aside from catching an actual frog on my frog lure, this place was pretty uneventful, so I think I'm going to call it quits for today. But all things considered, not a bad day. The first spot worked out really well. Second and third spot, maybe I should have quit while I was ahead, but rarely do I ever quit while I'm ahead when I'm fishing. I either keep going until I'm just too tired, or when the fish start laughing at me. And since I'm starting to hear a few chuckles from this pond, I think it's time to call it quits. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.